Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today is BookList Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library, and every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic that we want to talk about, and we are very excited to be continuing this series in 2020. We have some fun plans happening. We have some collaborations we're working on, so very, very excited about what's going to be coming up this year. So to start off the year, we want to talk about our top 5 backlist books that we want to read. So these are books that have already been published. They're already in our possession. We have them. We've had them for however amount of time. And they're just books that, if I went to my shelf, I would pick one of these up right now. So a backlist book is any book that has been published before the current year that you're in. So since we're technically in 2020, anything 2019 and before. I know, but it counts if it was published last year. It's okay. So I have a variety of years. So this one right here was published in 2015, and that is The Revolution of Ivy. This is book number 2, right behind The Book of Ivy, which I read recently by Amy Engel. And it's only a duology. So there's only the first book that I just read and then this one, and that's it. So this is going to be read very soon because I need more Bishop in my life. I love Bishop as a character. He's one of my new favorites and I need more of him. So I definitely want to read this very soon and I want to see where this goes and what happens. And I was really surprised by the first book on how much I loved it. And I'm excited to conclude it and see what happens. And this will also, be one of my 20 series in 2020 that I can finish up, and it's very easy for me to do that, and I know that I'll fly through this really quickly. This next one was published in 2017, and that is Beneath a Scarlet Sky. This is by Mark Sullivan. This is a World War II historical fiction that follows a young boy who is kind of forced into the war for the Nazis, and he ends up being one of the drivers for one of Hitler's main people, I guess you could say. So he actually ends up spying for the Italians, I believe, because he is an Italian. And he goes kind of almost undercover, I guess you could say. But I've heard amazing, amazing things about this book. A lot of people have said it's their favorite book of all time. And I've always wanted to read it. It's been something, every time I look at it on my shelves, I want to pick it up. So next one is The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. I know you guys give me such mixed feedback about this. A lot of love, a lot of hate. So I don't know. I don't know which side I'm going to be on, but I know that every time I look at this on my shelves, I want to pick it up and read it. So that's why I'm going to include it here. It was published in 2016, and it's also on my shelf to read before we move. Otherwise, it's going to get on hold. So I definitely need to make it a priority here in the first 6 months of the year because we know we're moving in July. So I have until July to read this one. Another one that I'm definitely going to be getting to this year is Blindsided, and this is by Karen Slaughter. This was published in 2001, before I got married, guys. Before I got married. We just celebrated our 17-year anniversary, and this was published a year before that. So this one starts off the Grant County series, which is where you're supposed to start with Karen Slaughter series because they do overlap and crossover at one point. And so I want to start from the beginning because I want to read everything that Karen Slaughter writes. And this is going to be the start of it. So this will definitely be read this year because I would like to start making my way through her series for sure. And I'm so excited for it. And then last but not least, because this is the most recently published book, and that is The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. I hesitated putting this on this list because it's definitely like only a month old, but I'm really shocked that I did not pick this up right away when I got it because I have been waiting for an Erin Morgenstern book since The Night Circus because I loved that book so much. It's still one of my favorites. And when I pre-ordered this, I was like, I'm going to read it right away and I'm not going to be able to wait, blah, blah, blah. And I've waited. And I'm not going to be able to read it in January because you guys know what my TBR looks like, but I do want to get to this sometime this year for sure. It's definitely going to be a priority. Okay, guys, these are 5 books that if I went to my shelves right now and just picked up whatever I wanted, it would be one of these 5 because these are 5 that are just definitely on my list to read for the year. At some point, I would like to read all of these, and they're just ones that I'm really excited about, even though they're not brand new releases, but this kind of is, but it's okay. So let me know down below if you guys have read any of these. Let me know what some of your backlist books are that you want to read that have been sitting on your shelves for a while, that have been kind of calling out to you lately. Are there any that are standing out to you? And make sure you go check out Lindsey's video today too and see what her top 5 are. I'm really interested to see what are some books that have been on her shelves for a while that she really just wants to pick up and read. And for whatever reason, we don't, because we read other things. Too many books, not enough time. Story of our lives, right? All right, let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know your answers, and we will talk to you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.